vocabulary since I was young. I grew up in the poultry business. Everything was derived off of that hatch shape. It was one of my favorite times on the farm was when that day came where we got the delivery of the chicks and we heard peeping across the farm. We heat the barns up to about 90 degrees, and that's when the fun work started. And then we came to Egg Harbor, and fun play on words. That word just sprang into my mind again, and I really like to learn it. It's almost easier to say what we're not getting from locally or from Wisconsin. We'll have local honey, which will be the base for our clear spirits. About 50% of that is actually produced by us. I'm a beekeeper, and we'll be keeping at least 50 hives going into this season, and that will keep growing. Then the local grains is another one. Our friend Chris Roedl at Dorktown Farms is organically growing all of the grains for our whiskey production. And that farm is a beautiful 15 acre drive. We like to do business with people who can meet in person and go on the place. So everything is produced and sourced as locally as we can do. No shortcuts, honestly. And we're trying to not take any shortcuts. We're doing a lot of hard work to make sure that this is an honest product that we get to present to our customers. And some of that hard work is beekeeping, milling and growing grains, and working with Dorktown Farms to figure out, troubleshoot all the ways to get that done. And so that's how we arrived at the tagline. Boy, this is a lot of hard work, but it's fun hard work, and we're not taking any shortcuts. And that was part of the appeal of the distillery, was a way to bring agriculture a little bit closer in relationship to the consumer. And a distillery is a great vehicle to do that. Egg Harbor is, well, first of all, a beautiful area. You can't beat the setting. Our mission is to celebrate people, place, and time, and we've got all three of those things. What a beautiful place to spend time. I just had to pinch myself. What a beautiful place to be doing this. Sit down and relax and enjoy Dorktown. Folks will be able to come and get a nice taste of what the grains are like, get a nice taste of what the local honey tastes like. It should be a fun way for people to get back in touch with agriculture and know where the product is coming from. This should be a great place to spend some time. Thanks for joining us at Hatch Distilling Company. Now please enjoy a taste of Dorktown.
Yeah, so our friend in Lake Mills, my hometown, did all the graphic design for us. So that was cool to bring it full circle and be able to work with us.
Yeah, that's really neat. I like the style of the bottle. It's like kind of an old style, bottle kind of. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And right now, and then we bottle our own honey, which became really popular.
Yeah. I
had no idea that I would be.
Yeah, I was wondering how you kind of got into the honey part of it as well.
Yeah. I was in poultry, so I was always in agriculture, and then as I left that industry to get into distillery, I was trying to do something that used that piece of my brain.
Yeah.
And that passion for animal husbandry and farming.
Yeah.
And so I got into beekeeping, and it was kind of like an addiction.
Yeah. That's probably what happened with me in the whiskey world. So.
Right.
It's a cool display wall. Very cool. All right. So this is where the magic happens back here, okay?
Yeah, this right now is our catch-all room.
Okay.
It's designed to be our barrel room.
Okay.
Barrel filler. So, right now, just over a month open. It's caught our construction mess. The production areas are we haven't gotten sorted out yet, but eventually we'll be working, especially this winter, filling this up with barrels and laying down as much as we can as soon as grain harvest is done.
I guess that's the name of the game, lay it down and wait. You know?
Yeah, be patient.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
You know, having the product sourced gives us that opportunity to be patient. We don't have to be in a rush.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, it buys you some time.
Yeah.
You know, lets you create your craft, you know, what you want. And
and hopefully we won't have that, you know, as we taste it, we won't have that cash flow pressure to bring it to market before it's ready.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very, very neat. Oh, you got. So is this something different here, or are these just?
So this is actually this is our rum-like product. Can't call it rum because again, it's made from honey. So we're aging that up and hoping that'll be ready to pull out of there in maybe 2 months, maybe 3.
So would this be something similar to like a mead?
So it's we start with a mead. We make for our clear spirits and our this barrel aged rum like product we call in Harbor Dog. We start with a mead. We ferment honey water mixture up to about 10 to 15% alcohol, and then we distill that. And we distill it. Actually, we ferment that in the Caribbean style, nice and hot.
Interesting.
No temperature control. We use a rum yeast, and then we distill it just like we would a rum, and we try to make it and follow that rum-like path as closely as we can. Unfortunately, we just can't call it rum.
Yeah. So what is it about this that you can't call it rum? Why is
rum?
that?
By federal standard, rum has to be from a sugarcane product or byproduct.
Okay.
And because this is honey,
interesting.
We can't even use the word on the label.
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that it had to be from sugarcane. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Huh. Very cool.
So our version.
Yeah,
and,
nothing wrong with that.
The reason we didn't go with traditional rum is we're trying to not just make it because we can, but make it because we should, and it fits in with the local economy.
Absolutely.
And so part of our mission here is to do everything as local as we can and as honest as we can, and so we're beekeepers and just kind of fit with what we're doing production-wise.
Very interesting. Well, that sounds like a very nice product to have, you know, something different.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
a fun product. And it kind of fits with the maritime traditions here of the county. You know, we'll have a nice label that kind of does a nod to the shipping industry here.
Yeah. Very interesting. Well, that'll be... So with this, how long is this something that will age before you start bottling, or?
We're trying to be patient on this one too.
Yeah.
We'll taste it along. I mean, at this point, I think we could get away with aging it 4 to 6 months.
Huh.
Might take a little longer. Those are used bourbon barrels, so we're just trying to just impart a nice light character to it. Not the same that we would need for a bourbon.
Interesting.
More of a dark rum style.
Yeah, well, that'll be something to check back on then, hey?
Yeah, right.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I can take you into the still house too. We'll probably skip the production area.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a little messy today.
So I wanted to get some of the bar anyway in here. Yeah, it's a really, really gorgeous building.
We do. Well, we have an employee that he runner, and then
yes, this is where the fun happens.
Yeah. Wow.
So the still is a 500-gallon specific mechanical still. And then we've got the 2 columns, so we're able to go up to vodka proof with this equipment. But
yeah,
for our whiskey bourbon production, we'll we'll skip those columns and do like a double pot distilled style.
Yeah, I'd say this really allows you to do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, very cool.
Fermenters on that wall, those were built by Peterson Custom Stainless in Watertown, Wisconsin.
Okay, good. So everything is staying relatively local. Is this all local or is this Vendome?
That's looks like Vendome, but it's Specific Mechanical out of Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, where we could, we tried to stay local and work with. Actually, the Peterson family is from my hometown of Lake Mills, so we
Okay.
had that connection, and it was fun to do business
Okay.
again as locals.
Yeah,
again.
absolutely. Boy, it's always just such, like artwork, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone that you go to is always a bit different. It's tweaked to what, you
For
want
sure.
and how you want to do it, but it is. I mean, it's essentially a piece of artwork as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. So the big vessel next to the still, that will be able to mash in and do mash and ferment in the same vessel. That'll be where the bourbon production starts. You can see the grain auger up above, and we'll do all our grain in fermentations. We'll start there. We can pump them over into the fermenters and ferment there too, but that's where we'll mash all our bourbons.
Yeah.
The one on the other side is more of a traditional lauter tun that you'd see in a brewery.
Okay.
And that's where we'll separate the grain from the wort and do more single malt style
Okay.
ferments there, real clean ferments for our single malts.
Yeah. It is. It's just really always nice to see, you just kind of understanding a little bit about how all of this stuff is done. You appreciate that craft of somebody being able to take the time that it takes to
for sure.
build something like
For
that.
Sure. And Specific Mechanical in particular, they've been in the beer industry for a really long time. So they're not new to the game. They're not new to any of the sanitary welding or anything like that. Easy to work with, good people.
Yeah. How often are you running, like right now?
Yeah, right now we're down for about a week for a little bit of a break here because we finally caught up on production. But we've been running nonstop since we got the equipment and got it installed. So it feels good to take a break,
Yeah.
catch up on a little bit of sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
But
Yeah.
we'll be-
What's that for you, right?
Right. We'll be back to it in next week, and then it's when grain harvest happens. It'll be quiet here in the winter, tourism-wise, but
Yeah.
we'll be busy.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably give you an opportunity to really focus on that part of it.
Focus
kinda-
on production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that for sure. So
Yeah, I can't wait to lay down barrels.
I'm sure. Well, it's got to be the exciting part for you. It's your craft.
Yeah.
It's what you're producing. To allow the public to enjoy, and yeah, it's kind of your baby.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, very, very neat. I love the operation part of it. This is kind of the nerdy part of it for me. So
Yeah.
I really enjoy that part. For me, like I always say with some of this stuff is, it's the same but different.
It really is
like
like you walk into Dancing Goat and they have some open top fermentation.
Yep.
They have the column still also, not just the pot.
Yep.
So they have their built-in efficiencies, and us, since we're known for two things. We're going to try to be known for our single malt, but then also still do a bourbon, and then our clear spirits made from honey. We had to be adaptable, so that's really our system was designed around being adaptable, be able to go up to vodka proof, but then also be able to bypass those columns and do a really nice double distilled whiskey.
Yeah, that's the thing. You've got the equipment to
Yeah.
do everything essentially.
Yeah, so where we had to kind of take a step back, we won't be able to do the volume that a Dancing Goat would be able to do, but we're a little more versatile.
Yeah. Now, where you are here, is there room for like any expansion? Like, did you buy this location with the idea that if this scales, that you can do that?
Yeah, for sure. Right off the bat, design-wise, we could run the rest of this wall with fermenters.
Okay.
And that would kind of be the long-term goal there. And then our second still, we would add